Hello, friends. Welcome to this new space for literature English grade. I am August. I'm here to lead the discussion of another poem by Robert Frost, Dust of Snow. As you know, literature can't be taught. It can only be perceived and reciprocated. That's why we call our sessions discussions. Robert Frost is one of the most important American poets, whose works represent humanity and the reality of human life. Home Burial, The Road Not Taken, Birches and Fire and Ice are some of the poems written by Robert Frost. We had a session on the poem Fire and Ice earlier. Please find it on our YouTube channel, English Grade. Dust of Snow and Fire and Ice, both are poems from Frost's 1924 Pulitzer Prize-winning collection, New Hampshire. Here is the poem, Dust of Snow. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Friends, do you notice something here? This short poem can also be read as a single line, and it completes its meaning there. What do you call it? An enjambment, right? Not every poem has a rhyme scheme. But this poem has a very clear A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D rhyme scheme running through the entire 8 lines. Now, let's see how this short poem becomes significant. Just imagine this picture before you. A gloomy, slow-moving man in a dull, icy path. He is left alone in his cold thoughts, surrounded by still hemlock trees. How dull! All of a sudden, a crow flies over him from the still tree. In a fraction of a second, from its wings, the crow shakes down a dust of snow over him. Just like a pebble thrown into a pond, this act of the crow shakes the entire frame, bringing movement and giving life to the whole dull picture. The man who was caught by his thoughts comes back to life and happiness. What does this poem suggest? It opens a discussion on how nature keeps human beings alive. We always speak about the regenerating feature of the natural world. It keeps on giving life. Here, the crow has given life to all the units in the picture, the man, the hemlock tree, the weather and the landscape, which were otherwise lifeless. It was as if the crow, as the representative of natural world, realized the man's dullness and shook him to life and movement. As we analyze the poem, the crow, the hemlock, a poisonous tree, and the cold weather show the dullness around and within the man. The use of Frost's synecdochism cannot be left behind as we discuss this poem, though the poem says, has given my heart a change of mood. It is the whole of his life that is changed. Frost has employed this technique in many of his works. That's why critics often associate the quote, always a larger significance. A little thing touches a larger thing when it comes to Frost. Before we conclude, here is a challenge for you, my dear friends. This poem was not originally published by this title. Find out the original title. Let's see how much you know. I shall give you a clue as well. Dust of Snow is the 3rd title of the poem. Friends, I hope this session helps you ignite your thoughts. Please take a while to put in your thoughts so that you agree and disagree with me. That's how our friendship would flourish. Thank you. Take care. Happy learning.